Since Winx Club is back again, I thought it would be fun to take a look at some Winx Club dolls of the past and unbox some of my Winx dolls that I've never gotten to experience out of the box. So I'm going to start with this umbrella Flora doll made by Mattel. According to this doll's box, she came out in 2008, and dare I say, this doll has reached archival status because although the umbrella dolls aren't necessarily rare, they weren't sold in the United States as far as I know, so they were mass-produced playline dolls, but they weren't distributed everywhere. So clearly some things never change, and Mattel's distribution was even bad back in the day. So Flora does come in a typical Mattel Winx doll box with an umbrella at the top and some pink clouds, and she does also have a tag on the side, which is a film reel promoting Winx Club Secret of the Lost Kingdom. And then Flora's signature is on the front in a metallic pink color, and then there are more clouds in addition to Flora in her Enchantix transformation and the Winx Club logo in gold. And then, of course, the doll is visible throughout all other sides of the packaging. And here is a look at the back of Flora's box. So she does have the same back of the box as all of the other dolls in the collection. And up at the top, it says, "Collect them all, watch for upcoming collections." And here are all 6 of the Winx Club girls in their umbrella outfits from Season 3, Episode 18. So in this line, we have Layla, Musa, Flora, Bloom, Tecna, and Stella. And unfortunately, I don't have all of them, but I would like to complete my collection someday. And then there's a bunch of legal information, and the copyright for this doll is 2008, which I find interesting because the episode that these dolls are based off of was from 2007. And then also what's interesting is the 4Kids logo is on the box, even though this box is promoting the movie. Now it is time to unbox Flora because she is a playline doll and she was not meant to stay in the packaging forever. That plastic is yellowing and it's gross, and I need to save the doll from it. So here is Flora out of the box, and she is so cute. You really can't go wrong with a Mattel Flora Winx Club doll. She is honestly always the prettiest. I don't know, I don't make the rules. I think that's just how it is. Before I get into the Flora doll herself, I'll take a closer look at her accessories. So the first accessory that she comes with is this hot pink Winx Club brush, and it does match her jacket. She also comes with a card that has her basic Magic Winx transformation on one side and the artwork of her umbrella outfit that is on the other side. And of course, she does come with an umbrella, which does have some slight assembly required. It does have this translucent kind of neon yellow top with a hot pink trim. And then it does have a purple handle and also a handle for the doll to hold it. However, due to the age of this doll's jacket and the material that it's made out of, I don't feel comfortable posing her arms, so she's not going to hold it because I don't want the pink to flake off of the raincoat. Now, on to Flora herself. I think that she has such a darling face screening. She does have green under eyeshadow and light pink eyeshadow on top with a really pretty metallic lavender lip color. And of course, she does have saran hair in her signature like honey blonde color. It is so pretty. She does also have these 2 pieces in the front, and then she also has 2 very small pieces that are tied up into the back. And there is some product in her hair, not a lot, but there is a little bit. I think Mattel chose a really beautiful hair blend for Flora, so almost all of the time her dolls are a big hit with me. And moving on to her raincoat, so her outfit consists of 2 pieces. So she has a skirt and then a raincoat that has a fake turtleneck sweater underneath. So it's kind of hard to see, but the turtleneck sweater part is just around the neck. It's not a full shirt. So she does have this rain jacket as like her main top. And I really love the construction of this piece. I think the collar is really nice. Obviously, though, it is made with that fabric that does flake off over time if it's bent or creased. She does have some turquoise decals that are meant to represent buttons. And then she also has this kind of like fabric plastic belt that does not go all the way around, but it does have a sculpted neon green buckle. So there's definitely quite a bit of dimension and quite a few different fabrics used for this raincoat. And here is a look at it from the back. And then she does have a removable skater skirt underneath, which does have some pleats and is in a really light pink color. And like I said, although the raincoat fabric is not ideal, I think it's a really well-constructed piece, and I think Mattel did a really good job on the outfit. But as for the shoes, they do have some nice sculpted details on them, but there's no painted details, so they're just a solid pink color. And of course, Flora has articulation in her neck, her shoulders, her hips, and she has wires in her arms and her legs so she can be super posable. Thank you so much for watching this throwback review. I hope you enjoyed it. And don't forget to drink your water, mind your business, and remember that you are a goddamn superstar. Peace.